Verse 5. Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, came with his sons and his wife to Moses in the wilderness, where he was encamped at the mountain of God. So the Pharaoh-in-law, he came to Moses, he found out where they were, he reached them there in the wilderness where they were encamping at the mountain of God, Mount Zion, and where ultimately now there's lots of things are going to happen here at Mount Zion, right? The giving of the law and the whole plan for the tabernacle, the architectural design of that, everything is going to, this is now where they are at the mountain of God, right? So I mean, understand, sorry, I just nearly fall over here. That is not the mountain of God up there. This is not, I actually said in the previous, when we were recording a different spot, they were just hills and it just looks like hills. But I did mention that we are pretty high above sea level. So that mountain is sure above 2,000 meters above sea level because it's a lot higher than we are. We are about 1,600, nearly 1,700 meters above sea level. And that is a lot higher. It's in the cloud, the top, we can't see the cloud. But just again, imagine, like I used their example, the hills. Just imagine the people encamping down there. There's a village over there, right? So just, if there were 1 odd million people camping around that mountain there, and this is where they were, right? Okay, not that mountain, Mount Zion. We know that it's in Saudi Arabia, or as far as I know, and no, in Egypt, and they are planning to build this huge tourism complex there. I've read it recently, mentioned that as well in one of the other lectures. Anyhow, so, but kind of imagine now, yes, Mount Zion would look different. It's a dry area. It's not in a forest area, not covered with trees. It's dry. So I'm just trying to bring out that Moses kind of encamped. The people are kind of encamped there at the bottom. And this is now where Jethro is going to find them ultimately. And what is he going to find there? And this is then what we are going to see. Well, actually, let's just read verse 6. And when he sent word to Moses, I, your father-in-law Jethro, am coming to you with your wife and the 2 sons with her. Moses went out to meet his father-in-law and bowed down and kissed him. And they asked each other of their welfare and went into the tent. Right, so Jethro sent word to Moses, as dictated by culture, that he is coming, right, with his wife and the children. So Moses heard, he got the news, again as stated by culture. He went out to meet them, right, a little bit like kind of a rapture where I don't believe in the rapture in the way dispensations do, but we will meet Jesus up. We will go out to the city to go and meet Jesus, like they went out of the city to go and meet Jesus when there's a triumphal entry, right? So he went out. Although Moses is this guy leading this nation, who the heck, Jethro is just a priest with no real following as we know of. Moses, with this use, after God used him such a way, lo and behold, Moses did not like dignity. I'm like, I am Moses, look at me. I am not going to bow down to my father-in-law anymore because God put me up on this pedestal. No, he went out. Humility, like I speak of Moses as a very humble man, okay? And so he went out and he bowed and he kissed, as dictated by culture. No selfishness involved, no egoism involved here. Praise God. And yes, they chatted a bit, asked each other, how the heck are you doing? How are you doing? Like, over a cup of tea or coffee or whatever. Chatting, I guess, for hours and hours and hours. And then and found out how everything is going on. Right, there are some people living here with a very beautiful view. I don't know. So often people live with a beautiful view. I don't think they always see the beautiful view anymore. I think they get so used to it that they forget about the beauty. It's like our relationship with God. We get so used to God that we forget about the beauty of who God is, and we just started taking for granted. Like look at the church in Europe dead, the church in America dying, church in South Africa dying. Because we get accustomed to the beauty of God, and we forget Him. Familiarity breeds contempt, unluckily. I mean, how can you not see this beauty every single day? But people living in this house here, I think most likely just surviving it. They don't see that beauty. Like we as Christians. Sad but true.